Good morning, good morning. Welcome everyone. Guys, sorry about yesterday. Let me start there. I was on like 3 hours sleep yesterday, so there was just no way I could see myself doing a 2 hour flight. And I know everybody, you would have liked me to fall asleep and hear me snore on stream, but it would have been embarrassing for me. So anyway, I'm back. After this flight, I need to rush. I've got a very important job to do. Can you believe it? I'm being called out. So I won't stick around too long after the flight, unfortunately. And then, yeah, we're going to enjoy whatever happens between now and then. So I hope you guys have fun here with me. Yes, ek het lekker geslaap. Dankie Jean-Pierre. I had a good rest. I'm feeling way better today. Morning, Vaughan. Morning, Tommy. Yeah, so life's interesting sometimes. You know, you don't always see things coming, and then it just hits you a bit hard sometimes.
Captain, we are freezing in the cabin.
Shame. We'll get something going for you there in the back of the cabin. Where am I? There. Yeah, I'm glad to be back as well. I worked after I got up and had my rest yesterday. I started working. I think I stopped about 10 p.m. Went to sleep, and this morning, like 6 hours wide awake. Couldn't sleep anymore. Now I started working again. So it's amazing how life just turned. So, anyway, I'm not complaining. We're all here. We're going to enjoy the story now. So I never flew yesterday's flight, so I can't log it for this one for the VA because then I'll be out of sequence. So I'll have to still do the other flight anyway. Right, let's see. Right, I trust you all got your little updates. Yeah, mine is also installed. Yes, Tommy. Yeah. No, I don't want you. I don't want you. I want you. And early this morning, I did a quick test flight. Some of you guys would have seen me chat there on Discord. Anyway, that's why I'm set up like that. So somebody gave me lots of steps in my flight, but it's mainly down. So we go up to 30 and then it's down from there. We'll keep that one then at 30. Excellent, Tommy. Let's quickly see. Input 100. Right, so I've only had one cup of coffee this morning. Once we're in the air, I think I'll just go and run and grab myself another one. We don't have water here except for the tanks. We're running off our 2 water tanks here. A whole bunch of the suburbs here in Joburg is all off, no water. So I just thank God we've got water. And then I can at least get some coffee. All right, well, while we are here, let's actually set up this ILS. Why not? We can always change it if we have to. 0875. Is there a VOR? No, but there's an NDB. Oh, there is a VOR, it seems, 1158.
Traffic to KLM 957, taxiing to holding point 01.
What's it do what?
traffic.
Girona ground, Skymatix VA a line and
Morning, Jet Power.
Skymatix VA
One. Right. Okay. Some traffic going. There's at least one guy waiting for me. Morning, Marco.
Morning, Nico.
How are
Everybody.
you?
All well, thank you very much.
Good, good. Look at this. Are they playing chicken now? There seems to be a taxiway there. That looked funny.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
Morning, Alex. This time I'm on my post.
Girona traffic, Skymatix VA please for takeoff runway 01, Skymatix VA
Gents, I just realized that my SimBrief updater downloader thing is not working at all. So I'm just going to download this XML file quickly and then I'll reload the FMC and the ground services because that's obviously going to be wrong now. Give me a second. Move. Request the new one. Make sure it's there. The FMS as well. Request load. That's the
Girona
right.
traffic, Skymatix VA airborne and passing 1,000 feet, Skymatix VA
Girona traffic, element 57, lining up a runway and wait.
Again.
Ground flight deck refueling terminated as requested.
He's going to have to come back just now. Hope it works this way. I've never tested this. This is a good test then. Ah, there we go. Sorry, buddy. Same, man. Same. Alex, yeah, take a good rest this weekend, man. We all need that rest. Like me yesterday, I just couldn't anymore. It was just too much.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
All right. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Rob, I'm using 24H2. I have no troubles, nothing. But you're not the only guy complaining. A lot of people complain about it. If you go onto YouTube, you must check all the videos there because I started watching some of these videos. It's crazy. And all I can think of is there's something underlying that's, causing a problem, but I wouldn't know exactly, Too many things can go wrong. This one system I'm working on here next to me is actually busy installing it as we speak. It's 82% installed. So, I don't know, man. Mine works. Yeah, I can imagine. I heard from Owen as well. It was very busy, Christer.
Ground to flight deck, plan acknowledge. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
That's KLM 957, airborne out of run A01, passing 3,000 feet.
Ground flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Crucial, crucial. Go back, go back. That's fine. We are going to use to one ILS 21. Maybe a 1.
Yes, SkymatixVA Flight T8, passing flight level 120 and climbing to flight level 300, SkymatixVA Flight T8.
Right. Okay. Gents, I have another Zibo user here in a chat that I just had to quickly chat with. So that's why it's been going a bit slow. Right. Let's quickly see. We're back. So let's go for this. All right. Seems fair enough. Let's go. Next. Request. Just get my reserves. It's 2.1, 30, that's fine. Leave it as that. Flaps 5.
Ready for pre-flight procedure.
It's how far the loading is. 32%. We're getting there. There we go.
Trim up.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Where are we? 194. Course heading. $194, going up 300. Right, that is it for me. And how loud that's going to be. I've just upped my volume here on the PC a little bit.
Ground to flight deck, tow is ready now.
Girona traffic, Skymatix VA 4, start from stand 5.
Okay, adults and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Oh, oops. Because of my test flight this morning, I had my fuel cutoff switches open, so it means we flooded. I'm going to have to motor the engines a little bit
Okay,
before
connected
putting
and
fuel
flight
back
parking
in.
inserted. Release parking brake.
Hello, Luigi. You'll have to pop that in Google Translate or wait until I can do that. Hey, my Italian is not that good.
Barcelona traffic approaching Tela, expect runway 24 right. Barcelona traffic.
I'll just wait for Kevin to go and then I'll start my pushback.
Girona traffic, Skymatix 04, taxi to runway 01.
Thanks, Marco. I went to Google Translate.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm lost without it. Barcelona traffic, Skymatix 001, push and start after traffic passes by behind, stand 4. There we go, brakes released.
Clear to start engines.
I think you're clear now, Nico.
It's given, yeah, I noticed, appreciated.
Isn't the new weather radar already working with explain and zero, Nico?
Wait, you were very faint there, say again?
Meaning I remember that explain was going to launch the new weather radar.
No, that comes in the
Is
next release. It comes in, I think,
Oh.
12.1.4 or something, whatever they call it. Yeah, it's the next release.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
Did I say Barcelona? I mean Girona. My bad if I did. That's a silly mistake to make. Right, we'll let the engine motor a little bit before we put the fuel in.
25N2.
Into Sims, that's not good.
Girona traffic, Skymatix 04, takeoff from 8001.
Operation complete. Please park and brake.
Yeah, do you guys think I've motored it enough?
Stand by.
Let's give it another few seconds. And fuel goes in. Let's have a look. See. Hopefully we burnt up the stuff that was in there.
Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine. Oops, wrong button. Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Okay, that's disconnected and being removed. See you on the right side. Have a safe flight.
Twenty-five N2.
Done. Sims, good report. Right, let's try. There goes the fuel.
Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
Before taxi procedure.
Before taxi procedure.
Good morning. Jeff WD, good morning. I haven't flown in such a while. I might as well do my calibrations just to make sure. See that everything works. I mean, I did a flight this morning where it was just a quick test flight, so we'll make sure. Dominic, the only reason your auto throttle disengages is usually noise on your throttle or your throttles are not aligned. Morning, Andrew. Welcome. So you must check that your throttles are aligned with each other, and then also check for noise. Make sure that you set your 80 lock throttle on in the EFB and check your throttle noise level. Maybe lift it 1 or 2. Oh, heck, look at that. Now this lever is also, this body's going. Ay,
Before taxi procedure complete. I am ready for before taxi checklist.
right, so we go to hardware. 80 engage lock throttle. Switch that one on and throttle noise lock. See, mine is
Ready
at
for
4.
before taxi procedure.
Make sure those things are set. AD, I use the Bravo profile just to get the lights working. There's nothing in my profile other than just to get the lights on for the autopilot section, you know, your MCP section, and then the little lights annunciator. The rest is all done in Explain. Everything is done in Explain. Right, the one thing you need to be careful of is just because I use 4 doesn't mean you need to use 4. So just make sure, you know, use the one that's appropriate for you. Have a good rest into Sims. We'll speak later. Right, what is wrong with the fuel? Ha. That should do it. Right. Girona traffic Skymatix 001 taxi holding point runway 19. That was one of the bones of contention this morning. Some people take 01, some people take 19. The default runway here appears to be 19. And just what it is. So some of the guys just took the other one. Excellent, Scotsman, as long as you're happy.
Well, I saw departures from the airport on Flight Radar, Nico, and there were both 19 and 01.
Is it? Because the ones I checked was 19. But if you look at the whole configuration of the airport, it's only 19 that's got the ILS. So that immediately makes it like a default, you know, preferred runway. Yeah. I'm glad I did that calibration. I have control. Yeah, I'll go grab your tea. When I'm in the air at some time, I'll just go grab a coffee. I really need it. Only had one this morning, and I've been so busy since 6 a.m. already, and it's now, what's it, 10:36 already. Yeah, I think we're going to have a meeting, Owen, about this whole story of flying together. We can't have the guys, one do one thing, one do another thing. If we want to fly together as a group, we're going to have to decide to do the same thing, everyone. You know, but
Yeah.
otherwise, you know, some of the guys are going to end up on top of each other again.
Yeah. Because in the flight plan it was 19.
Yeah,
Take
I
off,
know.
and someone decided to take off 01, and the other one does the same, and yeah.
Yeah, probably the reason was the sim briefcase 01 because of the wind.
Cabin crew,
Yeah.
take your seats, prepare for takeoff.
Wind
Yeah,
was,
this brings back, sorry, Marco, but this brings back the old story of you need to be able to understand how flight planning works. Relying on automation is where the bugger comes in. That's the problem. You can't rely on automation when there are other factors to take into account. And SimBrief, until they implement AI that can actually sort this crap out, is not trustworthy. SimBrief is talking nonsense a lot of the time. And if you don't understand that it is nonsense, why it's nonsense, and how to counter it, that is what happens.
Your friend 135, taxing holding point Karlsruhe
Right.
no, let's
So
say that you have winds,
On 1 knot or something.
yeah, you will not change it because of the ILS that you were mentioning, etc. So what are the rules on those cases?
okay, the rules usually is the Boeing 737-800 can comfortably handle 12 knot tailwinds. Okay. That's something you need to know from your Boeing flying training. So you keep that to yourself. You know that, right? The next thing is most airports have standard is what they call it, SOP, standard operating procedures. The standard operating procedures is usually in your Navigraph. Now, I did check. There is no standard operating procedure for runway usage at this airport. I read through all of them this morning when I walked into this discussion. So the next thing I look at is I look at where is the ILS, because your ILS is going to give you, in this case, a suggestion that 90 is the preferred runway. Because if hell breaks loose and you can't see anything, where you're going to go to, you can't use the runway that doesn't have an ILS. So, you know, there's a bit of common sense there. But then you have flight radar box, flight aware. You can go onto all these real world websites and you can actually go have a look, see what they are using. The problem then comes in, and this should be in the SOP. If you read through your Navigraph charts, the SOP should tell you that from, I think, 10 p.m. until 6 a.m. Zulu, you know, you use one runway, and that's because of noise abatement procedures. Then if it's not in there, you know, stick to what the real world says, because inevitably if an ATC guy comes up, he's going to play by the rules, and the real world guys play by the rules. You see, so it's easy enough to run through all the checks and make sure. What is the, let me actually get off here. Girona traffic Skymatix 001, takeoff runway 19. Before takeoff procedure. Let me get out of this guy's way because he wants to take off from the other runway as well. So yeah, there's a couple of things you work through, but then you see everybody then gets together in the room upstairs, right? And then there's a discussion. The problem that I saw this morning is that some users are reluctant to give up their planning because they already did their setup like an hour ago. So for them to change the things is now a problem. You see?
No, totally. just for example, I was looking into flight radar, no, and I saw that there were
Runway 19
out of 3
confirmed.
flights, 2 were using band 9 and the other were using 01. So I asked Uncle John, because it was the only one there, and I say, okay, what are you planning? Any insight? I saw this, etc. And we ended using 01 because of that, okay? Not because of anything else.
80 knots.
Yeah, we came in later, and all those planes taking off from 19. We thought, well, let's agree on 19, and we didn't talk about that until later on. And when you took 01, okay, we took 01 as well.
Positive rate.
See, for us guys flying in a group, there's another consideration which I briefly mentioned, right? Is if I take one runway, the next guy takes another runway, okay, we're going to end up on top of each other. Then the 3-minute wait between each other is useless. You understand? Also, the same goes if you take a different sit than me, you know? And again, I know certain of the users heavily rely on automation. They just click next, 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 next. They don't change a setting in the VA. They don't care for anything. They just go next, 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 next. And some brief goes, yeah, you go, you know. And and that causes a problem because the automation in SimBrief looks at what was the last, you know, filed flight plan. What set did they use? He doesn't care what sets we're planning on using, you know, and then you get all these different things. The problem is going to come in retraining a lot of the guys to make them understand and then to make them remember the rules, you know, but we're going to have to look at something like that because right now, I mean, this was a crazy morning. Half of the guys taking off one side, some other guys taking off other side, and, you know.
No, we agreed all on taking off 01.
Okay, eventually.
No, but we had a discussion about the flight level as well, but there is no discussion about flight level because in France it's northerly even.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what flight level you do, it should be even.
Correct. You see, and SimBrief is being overridden by what is in the VA. The VA, because whoever loaded the flight said it's flight level 310. So it tells SimBrief, screw you, shut up, keep quiet, I'm taking 310. Again, it's automation. It wasn't checked. You understand? You need to... These are simple little things that can really snowball when you start thinking about it, you know, and yeah, we'll take it as it comes. We'll sort something out.
But you can't take out that stubbornness, Nico. That's problematic.
Yeah. I see some of you guys are real stubborn there. Anyway, that's probably where I come in and I have to lay down the rules, you know. So this weekend was absolutely hectic. The next couple should be better, okay, and then I'll make decisions more clear.
Oh, but the next flight will be better because everybody had time to think about things.
I hope. Yeah, big jump in Barrow there. I'm using active Skype, by the way, until we get to 10,000. I'm in hybrid mode again. I hope, I prefer that. Let's go, let's see. Hybrid. Yes, yeah. The only time that flight level in the group flight is going to be a problem is if the one is below 30,000 and the other one is at 38, 39,000. I mean, there's a huge difference in speed.
Yeah, then there is a big difference. Yeah, when you're on 310 or 330 or 340, there's not a big difference.
Yeah. But the 10,000 foot difference is like no. Yeah, active sky's wild, eh? Look at that.
Level 100. Landing lights switches off.
We have approach now.
Okay.
ATC.
Yeah, we've got some movements in real weather as well, Explainer.
Okay.
It was pretty bumpy there, yeah.
You think Baden will be covered by Stuttgart approach or whatever this guy's name is? Long in the radar. Oh yeah, okay.
Long in
I
radar.
suppose.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure why Trish didn't close that door today. Something happened somewhere. I think it's because I restarted the airside services. Might have gone a bit weird, wonky.
You said you'll take active sky until 10,000 and then put it off, or what?
No. In hybrid mode, it automatically switches to explain real mode, real weather.
Oh, okay.
It's all
Well,
automated.
that's new. That's new. That's new, isn't it?
It's been a couple of months. It's been
Okay.
around. There you go. That's our little train forming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 so far. 11. Yeah, that's Luigi. There you go. Welcome, Luigi. I didn't realize at the time it was Luigi. Scotsman, you're right. The name group flight gives it away. You're right. I mean, and people need to conform. I'll just lay down the rules a little bit next time. When the guys fly without me, they can do their thing. Yes, Marco?
No, but but just as an for example, when I connected, Uncle John was there, and I asked him just to be sure whether we're going to stay with 19 or moving to 01. So, yeah, in my case, I tried. So I think it's kind of probably have a more clear guidelines, because sometimes happen what happened. No?
Yeah.
I didn't took the decision alone. That's what I want to share.
I understand.
You're the only one took off 19, Nico, by the way.
No problem.
So you are the one against us.
Yeah, it's fine. There's got to be a black sheep somewhere.
Normally it's me. It's nice weather there, eh?
I'm not really looking inside, but yeah, on the ground it looked fine. Right, so now we have 11 pilots flying with Anthony. Jean-Pierre, no, don't do the step climb down. Don't do the step climb down. Use VNAV or use the ATC. So what you do is you look at the highest point in your step climbs, which in this case is 300. You use 300, you go up to 300, unless ATC tells differently, and then you use VNAV to come down, let the aircraft calculate everything for you. If you're going to fly the ups and the downs according to the step climbs, okay, it's going to drive you into, you know, drink. You're going to want to drink something to calm you afterwards because it's going to upset you, you know. Don't do that. Just use the highest point, VNAV up, VNAV down, unless ATC tells you otherwise. No, if your step climb, let's say it's 30, then 35, it's going direction upwards. I don't mind you doing it. That's easy enough to do. But when you start fiddling, coming down and then going back up, you know, that yo-yo effect, that's stupid. Because if ATC comes online, he's not going to allow you to do it. You're going to have to follow his instruction anyway. The easiest way, once you see that little down and then up thing, is just ignore that completely. Okay, so the step climb up is okay to do, but don't do a come down and then a go back up and things like that. That's ridiculous.
I got confirmation from ATC that he's going to handle also Baden.
Okay, cool.
1000 to level off.
Yeah, Jean-Pierre, it just makes life easier, you know, because remember, every time you do that step down and then step up, you're going to have to follow so many procedures. Make sure your overhead is correctly set up for the pressurization. Make sure your MCP is set up. Make sure the FMC follows what you do, you know. It's just a hassle.
Takeoff was great. We will see your landing.
I'll go upstairs and inform those guys, the ATC.
Okay, thanks, Erwin.
I'll make them happy, eh? So, see you later, eh?
Okay, I don't think you heard a word that I said just now. I'm going to repeat myself. I hope that I'm not repeating myself. Jean-Pierre, in all the years I've flown online on IVEO and WATSUM, I've never heard a controller say, okay, now descent, okay, now ascend, go down, go up. They don't. They just keep you on one level and they push you through. It's okay if you want to fly that way when you are alone, but when you're flying online, it's going to create havoc, if you go down and up and things like that. Again, it's your choice if there's no ATC. But I've never heard an ATC do that, ever. Hello, Lightspeed, welcome. Jean-Pierre, my friend, you'll have to ask one of the real pilots flying them. Maybe speak to Sasso or one of them. Can't tell you. I would have thought that you and I have exactly the same interpretation. There should be a limit as to what you can do on that airway, but ATC always has the ability to override. Sorry, I'm yawning again. At the end of the day, just to give you an example, this flight route that we're doing now, this is actually a Eurocontrol route. And when I got it from them, there was no specific mention of restrictions. It cleared it when I tested it. It just went through. So but you can always ask Sasso, one of the guys, when they come back again, when we chat with them. Oh, yeah, absolutely. The US, they do things way different to anybody else. I have, but in all honesty, less than 5 times, because that's where you have to use meters. I don't know if they still do it, but in the old days, we had to switch over to meters, and that's also why Boeing gave us the ability to click this button. You see that one? To switch on meters, so we can actually get the meter reading instead of the foot meeting. So I remember that. I've done a couple of world tours. It's mainly when I fly the IVEO world tours that I go into those airspaces. Yeah, and use the chart. Morning, Gilbert. Guys, I think this is as good a time as any to go get some coffee. Please use the time as well. Get yourself something to drink or snack on or something, and then I'll be back in a few minutes. Marco,
Yes, sir.
I'm leaving your mic on, so you will transmit when you speak, okay?
Okay, got you.
Abuelo
Yes, sir.
or Marco. The Stuttgart radar or Langen radar is approach for EDDS, eh?
Yes, but he also told me to contact them for the approach on EDSB. I'm talking to him right now.
Okay,
He already gave me instruction.
okay. And it's runway 21, the Sol 1 Lima arrival.
Yes, he confirmed that. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Okay, thanks. I'll inform them upstairs.
Oh, super. After Sierra Uniform Lima, heading 340 Skymatix 0323. So just apologies with the message. I didn't receive any message. Oh yes, I answered that, but probably you didn't. Apologies. Yes, I answered that. Maybe you didn't hear me. So yes, 340 after SUL Skymatix 0323.
I'm back. Good morning, Jerry. Not sure if you're still here, but good morning. I see the message. At least we've reached the land now. One of the reasons, there were two options as far as I can remember, for choosing this path is obviously the mountains. This takes us right over the Alps. I've noticed one or two little pictures not downloading on the other side. Let's have a look, see. There's one dead one there. Oh, this is nice. This is beautiful area. Oh, very nice, eh? I really struggle to fly without AutoOrtho nowadays. I just can't. I have to do it sometimes, but it's not out of choice. Hello, Mert. Yes, Tommy, I'm muted because it's a crazy house here. The wife came upstairs looking for something, and there's no point in broadcasting the whole story, so I just muted myself. Mert, I think it's cost. It's going to cost a lot of money, and the market is too small to justify it. This AutoOrtho is good enough, man. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for now. It takes a while to just get proper into focus. Look ahead. But this is beautiful. I mean, this is really, really nice. Very good area. Tommy, I don't think you guys were here already. You might have been. I mentioned earlier that I need to rush off after the stream quite urgently to get to my site where I need to go and do a quick bit of work. But in the interim, the wife decided it's time to do more Christmas shopping and all, and so there's quite a few things that happened here in the background. $220 nautical miles to go. That's for top of descent, anyway. Yeah, absolutely. My one big customer put a lot of pressure on me last week to finish jobs. Most of them are going away now, so Friday was kind of like they closed down, shut down for Christmas holidays. But they've got skeleton staff, and I tell you what, the flipping tickets keep on coming in. So I'm going to be busy, which I don't mind. That week in January from the 5th, so I presume it's the first full week in January, we'll be going away. Just go and rest a bit, me and the family, you know. So that week, it's from a Sunday until the Friday. So And we're just gonna go chill out, get ready for the next bit of the year to come after that. Yes, sir. We never went away in 2024. We were just here, stuck. And that was the earliest convenient time to just quickly get in the car and drive away. Nicholas, what on earth is that about? Okay, I think we can start planning the descent now. See the story with ATC. Right, runway Charlie, EDDS. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. Approach controller, so we're gonna go down to at least 15,000. So we can get into his airspace. Right, auto brake 3 set. Let's go check. Course headings, course 210. That's easy enough. Into 15,000. Currently 1032 on the barrow. Two, right. Wait. Minimums is going to be 605. Yeah. 605. Let's check 108.75. There's the frequencies. 108.75. Perfect. So we are set. Looks like some of the guys are on the ground already, and then we've got everybody coming in. Okay, got my ideas. Right. So long in the radar is going to take us into the airport then.
Morning, Nico.
Good morning. How are you, Christian?
Good. I was wondering, do you know what changes were made to version 7? It just says bug fixes.
Me and Zibo spoke about this ISFD issue, and then let me just see. He said he would look at something else again. Give me a second. VR config, something in the VR config was the other thing he said he wanted to look at. Whether he actually did, I don't know. But there was an issue with the VR config for some of the guys, and that's about it.
So they haven't found the smoking gun yet as far as the engine problem, correct?
No, it doesn't look like it. No, I haven't died it again. Just never happened again.
Interesting. Yeah, it's really interesting. I had it 6 times in a row, and then last night I flew, didn't have it at all. It was the first flight I had in a long time that didn't happen, so I don't know what it is.
Stumped.
It's a complete quandary.
We had an issue a few years ago. Some of the guys on stream might remember this, where during playback, the Zibomod would explode into flames. Literally just poof. You know? And we were looking for that problem for months and months. And then Zibo had to make a change somewhere in the code. He sent me a message. He says, Nico, I found this other problem. He explained it to me. Basically, there was a force, somewhere the force value that was increased sometimes during playback. And this is why the Zibomod would then basically break, go and explode. So this force multiplier thing just had a problem in the code and it ran away. And also it was random. And like I say, it took him months and it just happened one day to work on a piece of code that he saw that, listen, this little thing is running away and his aircraft exploded. You know, so this I think is going to be something similar. Unless somebody miraculously finds a way to reproduce it so that we know how and when and where, you'll find that Zibo one day is just going to say, I found it.
Yeah.
Look, there's probably 1.5 million lines of code in this FMC at this time.
Oh,
you know?
easy. I'm not, criticizing you guys.
No, I understand. I'm just explaining to the guys on stream as well. You know, to go through every line, to look at everything that has an influence one on another, that's not even just in FMC, that's part of the rest of the code, part of the flight model, part of this, that, and the other. It's going to take a miracle to find it. And look, then we had that other thing about the game mode or acceleration in Windows, that the people couldn't start the Zibomod. You know, they couldn't even get into it.
I remember that.
And there was just one clever guy one day, he said, oh, I found it. I mean, we are all so focused looking at our product and what's in our product, and we couldn't figure out, what the hell is causing that. And just one day somebody saw it. And to make matters worse, neither me or Zibo could recreate that either, And then it was about some firmware on the VGA card and the drivers that Windows used. you know, or the influence it had on the NVIDIA drivers. There was a post on the forum. I remember I found it on the NVIDIA forum. I saved it, and when I went back, the post was gone. And NVIDIA actually at that time said that they've identified some or other acceleration issue or something that caused the problem, you know. But because I didn't save a screenshot, I couldn't really use it. But I knew, I saw it. It was there. We discussed it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, Christer. Yeah. You know, there's a couple of things we know. We know that Norton antivirus is a problem. It doesn't like the Zibo. You know, this is something we know. We know that WinRAR doesn't extract the Zibo files properly. Sometimes, again, randomly. Just one day it just decides it extracts, but it's not worthwhile. You know, it's not working. You know, and so we can go through a list and we can tell you, this causes that. This is why it happened, for this reason, for that purpose, for whatever. You know, there's certain things we've picked up over time. You know, it's like immediately noticing who read the install guide and who didn't. It's just, you know, because you know.
Ready for descent procedure.
But there's just too much difference between each computer and each setup and the way it works. It's actually a miracle that we can actually do IT support, to be honest, you know.
Yeah.
And like Christer says, Q8 Osama found Windows 11 update changed the monitor update frequencies, you know. Again, we are all focused on our product and what we do. That it's sometimes not that easy to think a bit further, you know, wider. Look at, you know, what Windows is doing, what the antivirus is doing, what this is doing, what that is doing. And then you get plugins that I won't mention now, you know. It's part of another aircraft. You need it, but our aircraft doesn't like it, you know. It's one of those things. But I better start thinking of switching over. I'm going to mute myself when I go into ATC, okay? So just be aware. Still a bit to go.
Do you have your stream in Discord running, or is it just
It's running now, but if I start picking up on issues, I'll close it. They have hopefully fixed this memory VRAM utilization issue with AMD. I don't know. You know, since the new explain, I haven't tested it. Now you can help me test it. Let's see if you can see that stream.
Yeah, I'll also keep a lookout. Keep a lookout on your engine parameters as well when you hit TOD for you.
Yeah. One of the guys on the stream did say that he got a bleed error during the descent. They had to reset it. So, but he's also the only one that's now mentioned something like that. This is now with the new version 7, fix 7.
That's Sasso.
Hello, Sasso.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are we doing?
Good so far. Mm-hmm. There was a question we wanted to ask earlier. Let me go through my chat here. Somebody wanted to know something. I said we must ask the real pilots. Oh, yes. So when somebody gave us the flight plan this morning, it told us the initial step was 300, flight level 300. The next step was down to 1900. So 19,000 foot, and then it wanted us to go back to 24,000. Do you guys in the real world actually fly the yo-yo up and down like that?
No.
I
In that
thought so.
case, we have something like that. We just ask coordination between FIR, because usually if that is the case, it means that
Yes.
there are some internal rules down to the FIR, but in that case, we just ask for coordination. But it's even the ATC that directly will tell us what level would you like, or in case if you need to change, like it's gonna be after this waypoint, you need to be at an odd level or at an even level. You can choose between 3.6 or 3.4 or something like this.
Yeah.
And in that case, we just look at the performance, if we can do 1,000 higher or we have to go down 1,000.
Gotcha.
Just that.
Gotcha. Well, that is
Yeah.
what my understanding was, but we said we needed to check. Some of the simmers here, you know us simmers, you know, for lack of understanding or whatever other reason, we take it very seriously, you know. And I remember back in the day, I used to do that, go up, go down, you know, fly it properly. I thought I was flying it properly. And then somebody also said to me, no, it's not done that way. And then obviously I started flying online and learned the guys online, the ATC don't do that and so on. But this morning it was just an interesting conversation we had.
Well, I mean, also it would be extremely fuel inefficient, you know.
Yes.
Absolutely.
They go up and down,
And imagine going down. At the moment, you are flying a constant Mach number at this level. You start to go down, usually crossing 2.7 or between 2.7 and 2.20, you get the change, switch over into knots. So it would be completely non-efficient as fuel.
Yes, makes perfect sense. Thanks for that, sir. So at least I can give a proper answer now.
Have you seen what we came up with John the other day?
The up and down, the 20 foot up of 200 foot up and that one, not the error.
No. The control.
Oh, the controls, yes. Yeah, he's been raving. He's been raving.
Oh,
he loves what you did.
You wanna those flight level restriction on the airways are for Jean-Pierre, it just depends. To be honest, I think there is a bit of mismatch within SimBrief as well. I don't see the reason why I should send you to 1900 or 19,000, whatever it is. I've never seen a flight plan like that. You can have step climb at the beginning, but then once you reach a higher level, then that level would be capped until top of the sand, I would say. So I don't know why SimBrief is giving you this design. What it could be, technically, what it might happen in real life is that the company create the ideal flight plan in terms of getting, I don't know, 370 all the way from A to B. But then due to high traffic restriction, maybe you get a slot for the last part, and the slot is only between certain level for a certain sector. So it could be that the slot is there because you are crossing that particular area at level 350, for instance. So the companies nowadays, they have particular software where they can see by changing the flight level if in case the slot will disappear. And so that could be one of the reasons. But if you are coming back up, I don't see the point, to be honest. Plus, in a simulator world, it's not really the case of slot and such. Yeah.
Right there. So.
Yeah.
I'm entering ATC airspace now, so just bear it in mind when we chat.
No worries.
Long and the radar Skymatix 001, descending through flight level 290 for 150.
What, sorry?
Skymatix 001, good day.
That's a lot to do a short flight on.
Sierra Uniform Lima, descend to 6,000 feet. After Sierra Uniform Lima, fly heading 020, vectoring to the island 21.
Vectoring to the ILS 21, fly directly to Sierra Uniform Lima, down to 6,000 foot. And please give the direction again after Sierra Uniform Lima.
Heading 020.
Thank you, sir. Heading 020 after Sierra Uniform Lima. Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, you know where I am.
Skymatix 04, we vacated the runway.
Skymatix 04, stop. Please stop, so there's the KLM on the same taxiway, stop. Now you can continue, you stay on the taxiway, so that's not good. So taxi to the stand of your track report the same.
Okay, that looks so, you can have taxi to
Lange reden lopen through the mic, ready for taxi.
Last station call.
Lange reden lopen 20 mic, requesting taxi.
Lufthansa 20 Mike, taxi via Mike leading to the holding point runway 25, report ready for takeoff.
Lange reden tegen.
Lufthansa 20 Mike, taxi via Mike, Lima 2, November, holding point runway 25, QNH 1029.
Yeah, I tried that and the other day, and it reverted back to the regular, so I don't know if they've officially made the change.
Sorry, guys, I'll just mute you when I have to, and I'll come back when I'm done.
Roger.
No, that's fine.
135 squawk 6 3
What did you do, Sasa? What did you do your commercial single in?
Feet. And present heading, please.
Commercial, I did it. Was he Spain?
Say again?
Was he Spain back in 2015? I did it
Oh,
on
that's
Seneca.
cool. What type aircraft?
459 no speed restriction.
Oh, okay. I did my commercial single in the R182, the retractable 182.
Yeah.
Fun airplane.
Yeah,
but I think then you become the penalty in the office.
What about your multi?
The Seneca 3. We did it together.
Oh, so you did multi all the way. You didn't do any single engine stuff?
No, I did everything on the multi-engine. The IR was directly into the multi-engine.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I did private pilot single, instrument rating single.
Could you please set your
then I did commercial single, then multi-engine add-on with the instrument rating later.
Okay.
So I've got the commercial single and commercial multi.
Much, sir. Continue present heading.
But I think your guys' system of doing it with multi all the way is a better system because you don't have to time build, to 1,250 hours before you go to the airlines. It's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the problem I'm running into. I mean, I've got 315 hours, and it's almost impossible to get a job in the States.
I'm just trying to figure out here.
Thank you for flying in Karlsruhe Baden-Baden. Have a nice day.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's only version 1.0.5. I think it was just a coding update over the web.
For your text and have a nice day. I seem to have sorted the problem. I don't know the real cause, but thanks again. Bye.
Sky friends 135, turn right heading 100 in case of separation traffic.
Right 100.
KLM 957 on block.
KLM 957, welcome to Karlsruhe Baden-Baden. Need frequencies approved. Have a nice day. Bye bye, ciao.
Frequency change is approved. Vielen Dank voor de service uitzaken. And very nice day, KLM 957. Bye bye.
I wish you the same to you. Skymatix 459, turn left heading 290, left 290.
Heading 290, left heading 290,
Can I advance Skymatix 008 with you? Skymatix 008, good day sir, Fox 6312, 6312. Talking 6312.
So sorry, you're now captain or first officer?
FO.
Skymatix
That's
001,
awesome.
turn left heading 340, left 340, continue descent to 4,000 feet, United 1029.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see if I can get the second officer position at, like I said, Cathay, because then I can get into the jumbos. Is there any operators overseas in your area that are accepting US-based pilots for FOs?
135, left heading 020.
Sorry, you're coming a bit broad. I think it's my internet connection.
Is there any FO positions overseas that are accepting US-based pilots?
Passing Sierra Uniform Lima,
no, I'm doing
fly heading 020.
Just have to mute him a little bit.
Zulu Uniform Lima 020, come to right. Skymatix 459, turn right heading 210, have forget you cleared ILS runway 21, report attack. Yeah, now you can go to the heading 190, please. 190? Sorry for that.
Right, we are very high.
Lufthansa 20 Mike, runway 25, clear for takeoff, wind 230, 10 knots, gusting up 25 knots, so be careful.
This is take over close house in the map.
Tongan radar Skymatix 001.
Yeah, go ahead, I read you now, bye.
Thank you. Sorry about earlier. Yeah, I see I've limited myself to 2,000 foot vertical and going down to 4,000 foot on the heading was set 340 Skymatix 001.
That's correct. Skyfence 135, turn left heading 320, left 320, descend 4,000 feet. United 102.
Sorry, Beijing is 240.
Solo Italiano, heading 320, 320, 320.
320, sorry.
Skymatix 008, reduce your speed to 10 for the moment in case of traffic separation. Reducing speed to 210. So come out to the right. Skymatix 549, wind 2009 knots, runway 21, clear to land. Report vacated.
Line wings and stuff is there, so I'm not sure about that.
Number 20 Mike identified 3,600 feet at the moment, climb flight level 140, proceed on the target for Bravo departure.
Proceeding, climb flight level 140.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on.
Direct proceed on your standard instrument departure. Target for Bravo.
Switching the departure route with 20 Mike.
Skymatix 008, turn left heading 350, left 350. Turning left 350, so there is the right. Skymatix 001, left heading 290.
Left heading 290, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 13 arriving at beat 250. Please, beat 250.
250 feet,
Approaching transition.
Panzer 20 Mike, you're passing shortly 10,000 feet, no further ATC ahead. Will climb on Unicom 1 to 2 resonate, schönen Flug wünsche ich dir und danke für das Fliegen nach Stuttgart. Tschüss.
Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
Tschüss. I hope, Skymatix 001, I hope you will do a screenshot on the airport so I can see that now.
Yeah, we'll do screenshots. Uncle John also does it. He usually puts it in Zibo Pilots Group Facebook, but I can send you some here in Discord as well.
To level off.
Now it's enough on the Facebook, I see that. Thank you. So, the Skymatix 001, left heading 240, cleared ILS 21, report established.
Left 240 will report established on the ILS for 21, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 459, I see you going around, climb 5,000 feet, and I call you for other approach.
Only 436, so much is so far now.
Skymatix 459, turn right heading 030.
030, Skymatix 449.
Sky France 135, left heading 310, 310.
Receiving 310, Sky France 135. It's good we are Italian.
Ah, ok, c'è no problema. Io sono svizzera.
Ah, ok. Io Milano.
I pressed the approach button just that instant too late. Oops.
Skymatrix 008, left 310, left 310, continue to 4,000 feet.
Left heading 310 down to 4,000 feet. Coming to the right.
Yeah. CNH 1029.
102.
Skymatix 001 on the ILS runway 21.
Very nice, Skymatrix 001, runway 21, clear to land, wind 200, 9 knots.
Clear to land runway 21, Skymatix 001.
Skymatrix 459, expect delays for your approach to number 3 in sequence. There's 2 other things in front of you.
Expecting delays east of Cape.
7 miles out.
Radio altimeter.
Speed just a little bit more. Phew. This looks really nice, hey, jet power. Just look at this. I love my X-plane, man.
Ready for landing checklist.
Right, speed brake is on. The brake set, cabin is secure. Linda's got the lights 3, green gear is down.
Sky France 135, left heading 230, clear ILS 21, report established.
I'm taking 230 for left approach 21.
Skymatrix 008, no speed restrictions.
No speed restrictions, Delta right.
Skymatrix 459, reduce speed 190.
190 knots, Skymatix box 9.
That was me touching.
008, 10 degrees to the left.
I touched my trim wheel, yeah, with my right hand next to my knee, choop, and there goes the autopilot. Not a problem. Just explaining.
1,000 feet, stabilized.
Skymatrix 459, descend 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet.
Traffic.
Ooh, somebody's slewing. Guys, don't slew online.
Yeah, stand by, I have a problem here, so wake up. The Skymatix 342 is in the ILS. Okay, Skymatix 001, what's your question?
No, so I noticed one of the pilots was slewing past me here. I said to them, don't slew online.
Yeah, it's now online, but he's on the ILS established, so I don't know, please watch out. Have no contact.
No problem.
Approaching decision height. 200. Minimums.
135 was full established on localizer.
100.
Sky France 135, 5, runway 21, continue. I got a problem here with another pilot on the island. I will call you. Expect late landing clearance.
Morning, John.
Auto brake in use.
Tango Charlie, good day, stand by.
Thanks, Christer.
Now it's
60
going out.
knots.
Okay. Skyfence 135, runway 21, wind 21.
Great landing.
200,
You are
9 knots,
professional.
clear to land.
It was a wild one to get off here. Fam, I don't want to let the guy behind me, I think that's Luigi, to do a go around. Runway vacated, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, welcome to Karlsruhe Baden-Baden. Taxi to gate of your choice, report on stand.
Thank you, sir. We'll taxi to gate of choice and report on stand. Rudy, thank you so much for your service. Much appreciated.
Thank you. You're welcome. Anytime. And November, fraction 2 Tango Charlie, cleared to Lima Echo, Juliet Romeo 2 Zulu, out runway 25,
not the language. Yeah, there should be
The language.
I'm back.
Norwegian.
Norwegian English. Simply fine.
Oh, okay, there we go. Connections.
They're obviously busy here on Discord. Let me not disturb them. Yeah, it's Rudy, our old friend. It took me a second. He sent me a message. He explained who he was, and I'm happy. He's one of our Zibo guys, you know, so it's awesome.
We are clear. Where is True Blue?
Zibo pilots.
Flight route is 70-632.
Fraction 2 Tango Charlie, repair correct, startup is approved, advise me ready for taxi.
Yep.
Brake, Skymatix 008, turn right, turn
After
left.
landing procedure.
220, clear, ILS 21, report established.
After landing procedure.
220, report next established for ILS. Right.
Skymatix 459, you can go right, heading 190, clear for the ILS 21, report established.
Right, heading 190.
After landing procedure complete.
Skymatix 459.
Yeah, startup is approved and reporting for taxi for section 3 Oscar Charlie.
3 Oscar Charlie, I have no flight plane from you. So we send a flight plane.
Flaps up and set.
There's a flight plan 5 as well as in my pilot and as well as on the website, so it's a problem on your radar.
Ja, das kann ja sein. Ich habe im Moment keinen, da musst du schnell warten, bis er aktualisiert, bitte. Der aktualisiert ja die ganze Zeit irgendwie. 3 Oscar Charlie, flight plan received now. In dem Moment ist es gekommen, 10:15 Uhr. Geschrieben. Taxi via Papa. Was haben wir hier? Papa Tango Golf, holding point runway 21, report ready for lineup.
Listen by, I did not request the taxi, I just gave a feedback what are you saying to me. So at the moment we are not ready, we are going to stop our engines, then we will call back the taxi.
Copy that.
Skymatix 008, establish on ILS.
Continue Skymatix 008, continue expecting light clearance.
Continue expecting light clearance, Skymatix 008.
Radar, schönen guten Morgen, Fraction 2, Tango Charlie with information, Echo on board request clearance to Khaled.
Thank you, Black Knight, and everybody else. This was fun. Yeah.
So, die The Tango 2 Charlie cleared to RS to go to Zulu, initially 5000, squawk 6322.
Cleared to Headers to Zulu departure radar for runway 21, climb 5000, squawk 6322, fraction 2 Tango Charlie.
Fraction 2 Tango Charlie, read back correct, startup approved, advise me ready for taxi.
We'll go to Tango Charlie.
Skymatix 008, runway 21. It's not vacated at the moment, so reduce. Skyfence 135, what's your intention now? Could you leave the runway immediately?
Runway vacated on the left, Skyfence 135.
Skymatix 008, runway 21, wind 210, 10 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land, 10 knots, runway 21, Skymatix, right?
Oh my soul, look at that. My parking brake went off and it started running away there. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Kevin. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's our last pilot. And I can have a good screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 guys disconnected already. I hear you. Yep. Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
So Nico, just to let you know that some of us that were, and of course was a different weather than you had, we were having a zigzag on the ILS.
Okay.
Ready
Interesting.
for shutdown procedure.
Yeah, so it was not
Stable.
working well. This was not stable. Erwin has it, Dave has it.
Wow.
Yeah. Not remember who else, Erwin. Erwin is different right now. So at least 4 of us has the issue.
Okay. Bye-bye, Jean-Pierre. You're using explain real weather.
Correct.
Bye, Indruk.
Shutdown procedure complete. Ready for shutdown checklist.
And weather was really bad. There was no visibility until probably 200 feet.
Really? Wow.
Yes, I don't know how you were. How did you have that?
I don't know. This is active sky, mate. I don't know.
Total different weather. When you can just see Erwin's stream, so you can see how the weather was for us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, weird. Terrible.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Gents, I'm going to stop the stream now. That's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Rudy, again. I've said that to you 3 times now, but thank you. I will chat with you guys later again in the week sometime. This is also going to be a very, very busy week for us, but we'll try and make a plan. Okay, so check you guys later. Bye-bye.